friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Rosey, and thank you so much for taking a moment out of your busy day to spend a few moments with me. I really appreciate it. So in today's video, I thought it would be fun to do this project that I have been holding on to for a little bit. It's time to get it created. I've already had it cut for a while, so it's time to get it created and out of my craft studio. All right, so let's go. Okay, so in this project here, I have held on to these signs for a bit. I'm trying to think of where I got them from. They are chalkboard, and it did come, I think, in a package of 6. I will figure out where I got it from and make sure to link it in the video description down below. But I absolutely love this. And I think what it was meant for, if I remember correctly, was that you could do, like, say, one pole, and you could do an arrow going this way, another arrow going this way, saying, you know, go here for this, go here for that, kind of like a yard sign. But I thought it would be super cool just to do one arrow. So I've got that. It is double-sided, so that's nice as well. So what I did was I just created something for Easter. Let me go ahead and just grab my vinyl, and I can get rid of my little Post-it. Okay, I'm telling you, I am loving these little project sleeves for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and get this weeded out. Again, this is for Easter. Let me get my mat ready. Okay, let me just, oops, get this. All right. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Let's do that, and we'll do that, and we will just give it a little burnish down, and let's go ahead and get started on our weeding. Okay, let's go ahead and remove it. Okay, and let's just see here if there's any other areas that I did not do. There are these little stripes in the carrots. Let's see if I can get these out. They're really, really tiny little slivers. Okay. Okay, so I did a couple. Let's go ahead now and let's get some transfer tape on this. I am looking for my transfer tape since I moved things over. Okay, so let's see here. Bring in my little box that I keep handy dandy over here. Let me see if I have any other little ones. Oh, I think this will work. Okay, let's try this one. All right, let's see here. I think if we double it up, it might be good. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. Okay, I have a little bit hanging off of the top and the bottom, but I'm not going to worry about it because it, oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just cut this because I have too much here, right? I'll cut this one in half. Put it down at the bottom wherever it is not covering. And that's the beautiful thing about having these scraps is that you can use it to make your own. So now I have one long piece. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and just burnish this down. I still need to clean off my blank. Okay, let's do the back real quickly. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get this cleaned up real quickly. Bringing in my microfiber cloth as well as my rubbing alcohol. See, I'm going to test it on just one piece because I haven't used this before. So I don't know if it's going to take the black off. No, I think it looks good. Yeah, no, it looks good. Okay. because I've had that happen before. Leave me a comment down below. Have you had that happen before where your black comes off when you use your rubbing alcohol? Yeah, no, we're good. Okay, good, good, good. All right, nice and clean. And I know I want it going this way. Okay, let's put that aside. Let's go ahead and take off our paper backing. Let's see, we got a lot of little pieces here. Let me see. Let me start from the bigger end, actually. I think that will work better. I'll tell you, I gotta do my nails. Oh. How often, leave me a comment down below, how often do you guys do your nails? If you do them yourself, how often do you redo your nail polish? And if you go to a salon, how often do you go? Do you go every 2 weeks, every month? I guess it really depends. Oh, here we go. I guess it really depends on how fast your nail grows. Now, mine grows really, really quickly. Okay, I'm going to have to go super easy on this because I am noticing, let's see here. Now I'm trying to think of which vinyl this was. I don't think it was, no, it's not my new Tech Wrap vinyl. But this is definitely kind of peeling off like that. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's see, I've got one little piece here, yeah. This transfer tape is still strong, which is good. Now, I know I've used this before, but, man, is it strong. Like that. Get this little piece off. All right, there we go. Okay, I don't mind saying that that took quite a bit. I wasn't going to put you guys through that. So again, I'm not sure. I'm finding that this is happening more and more with my vinyl. So I think it's definitely perhaps the vinyl that's maybe older. So I don't know. I think what I need to do is to start putting the dates that I purchased the vinyl like on the packaging and start to try to use them within the year. And not buy ahead of time unless I know I'm going to be using that particular color or style or whatever like soon. Do you know what I mean? Okay, leave me a comment down below. I know I'm asking a lot, but leave me a comment down below if you're finding that this is happening more and more to you. I'd be really interested to know, and what have you done to kind of help your process along? Okay, so let's see here. This is just so cute. Let me see, maybe move it over a little bit. Like that. And like that. Okay, let's go ahead and do it down the middle and then all the way out to the side. Let's go ahead and burnish this. This is so, so sweet. Now, this SVG, I'm trying to think. I think what I did, like most of the times, I incorporated a few different, I think 2 different SVGs. Oh, you know what? And this isn't even going to, ooh, this is, let me see. Oh, no, okay. I thought this wasn't going to stay down there for a second. Right, a little bit more and we are good. Okay, let me put my transfer tape off to the side. Oh, that looks so sweet. Let me just see if I can grab this little piece here. Like that. Okay. All right, and oh my goodness, is that not just the sweetest? Oh my goodness, I love that, and it's going to look so good by my front door. So, so sweet. Okay, so there is that. Okay, I just went to go and look at the packaging. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. So it came 4 to a package, and I believe this is from Michaels. I just did a real quick Google search, and it mentioned that I got it from Michaels. So anyway, and I'm sure I got it on clearance dirt cheap. So when you think about it, you can either use it as one sign and 4 arrows going every which way, or you can use them one by one, which I'm opting to do now. Okay, so now that we've done this one, I'll go ahead, I'll put this one away or to the side, and then I'll bring in the next project. I want to modify this sweet little tray or sign, depending on how you look at it, for Easter. So this is what I am thinking. Well, first of all, I got this tray, I think, from Target. Yeah, and it was $5, and it just says it's a wood tray pink. So what I loved about it is that it already came pink, so it already came painted as far as the rim, and they left the inside the natural wood, which I really like. Now, there is no any kind of hardware on the back where I need to really kind of look at it to say, okay, does it need to be positioned a particular way? It doesn't, but I do want to follow the grains of the wood. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try and keep it nice and straight. And then what I did was I just went in Cricut Design Space, found a Easter bunny that I thought was super sweet, and then I cut it out using this really pretty permanent adhesive vinyl. So let's go ahead and weed this. Now it is all just one, let's see here, one piece. There's not a lot to it, meaning there's no real kind of detail like in the middle and all of that. Let's see. Is that not just the absolute sweetest? I love using patterned vinyl whenever I am doing any kind of shape that's just a shape and not a lot of detail to it, because the patterned vinyl is what really brings the object to life. So we have that, and again, it's just permanent vinyl. So let's see here. I was gonna maybe try to do it as a sticker, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place some transfer tape over it so that I don't have to worry if for some reason I don't put it down necessarily right. All right, so let's see here. Oh my God, seriously, stop. So sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and just burnish it down really well. Okay, let's go ahead and do the back. Okay, so I've got that. Let's go ahead now and bring in our tray. So again, I'm just going to try my best to follow the grain of the wood. Goodness. Let me see. If I was to, let me just see. If I use one of the grains as my guide, how would that look? Let's see. Maybe a little bit down. Maybe like that. Let me see. Oh my gosh, guys, I am in love with this. Oh my Lord, seriously, this is just so sweet. Now I'm going to want to use my pattern vinyl on everything. You know, that's the thing about using up your stash. I had got, okay, if truth be told, when I was looking at what kind of Easter things I wanted to do, I kind of basically challenged myself and said, okay, I'm going to open this drawer and whatever I pick up is what I'm going to use. And this is what I selected, and I love when doing those things because I forget, honestly, what's in my stash. You know, because you buy, you put away with all the intentions, with all the wonderful intentions of creating right away, but then life gets in the way and you're not able to do it right away. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just grab this. So I think it's perfectly natural that we don't end up using everything that we want when we want. Okay, all right, is that not the sweetest? Now, I did move it over just slightly, and oh my goodness, what if I was to place it down there? That is so sweet. Ooh, even, let me see, hold on. Hold on. I have another project that's next to me. Let me just see something here. If I was to put it... Oh my gosh. Let's see. Or is that too much? How about just like that? Or just like that. I don't know. I kind of want to use the bow because it's a perfect size, but I think it's too much. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, leave me a comment down below. What do you think? With the bow, without the bow, with the bunny tail, or without? And even without, and just like this, I love this. It's so simple, sleek, and modern. Very, very cute. Alright guys, so there is this project which I love. I'm going to go ahead, put this off to the side, clean up my area, and then go ahead and bring in the next project. So I'll be right back. Okay, so for our next project, let me just pull it out. Let's see, I've got some sayings, and let me go ahead and just get rid of my little post-it. Okay. All right, so let's see, I've got this, and this. Okay, so I have this little white glass stand that I picked up from Target a while ago. I did purchase quite a few of these when I saw them. I think I ended up like within 3 different little shopping excursions. I picked up a few each time because it is perfect, and for the price, you can't beat it. So basically, they have these. I'm sure you've seen them. They have them blank like this. They have ones that say things to do. They just recently came out with a larger one that I have as well that I need to do something with. And I just love the natural wood in the back, and then it can just stand up, so you can have it like this, or you can do it on the side as well. So whichever way. I'm going to modify it in the portrait manner. So what I did was I went into Cricut Design Space and I did a little diagram. Again, I am using 2 different projects and kind of mashing them together. I'll go ahead and I'll list everything that I'm using down below in the video description, but the first thing that I want to do is go ahead and just clean off my little stand here. So I'm just using my rubbing alcohol and then my microfiber cloth. Just get it nice and clean. Okay. Okay, so there is that. Let me go ahead. We need to do some weeding, so let me go ahead and just bring in my mat. Let's see. Oops. I have it sliding all over the place. Okay. See, I'm going to move this out of the way real quickly. Okay, so I've got my main here. Okay, and then I have 2 different little sayings. Make sure they're in the right direction. Okay, let's go ahead and just burnish it down a little bit. It helps with the weeding process. Okay, and always be careful when you're doing that because you certainly don't want to ruin your your sayings, your SVG. All right, so let's see here. Oops. Okay, so here we have a little bunny, which I thought was so cute. I ended up using some of my pattern permanent adhesive vinyl. And then let's see here, I'm just going to push this down a little bit more. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get this weeded. Okay, so let's see here. There is that. Let me get these off. Okay, and let's do this one here. Oh, it's really on there. Okay, and I will place my cover back on. I will do that afterwards. Okay, so now that I have that, let's go ahead and put that off to the side, and let's grab some transfer tape, and we will go ahead and get this placed on. So let's see here. We've got this. I'm just using some of this older tape that I have. Okay, let's see. Will it work? Yes, it will. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and use that. Okay, there's one. And let me take off some of this that I cut out. And let's go ahead and see if I can use it on this. Oops. Oh, perfect. Okay, so there is that. Now let me go ahead and get this part off. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put this off to the side for a second, and let's just burnish this down really well. Already did the bunny. Okay, and then let's do this one here. And the back. Okay, so let me push these off to the side for a second. We're going to bring back in our nice clean sign. Okay, let me move these over. Okay. And then let's go ahead and bring in our bunny. So let's see, I'm going to put it right in the middle. Okay. Let's go ahead and just burnish this down. Oh, so pretty. I'm loving the plaid pattern. Instead of doing the typical white line art. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Okay, let me go ahead. Where is this? Okay, here. I like to put my transfer tape right back on it again on its carrier sheet. All right. Okay. All right, so now we have that. Now, let's see. We've got the word Cottontail and Candy Company. You know what? I think I might want to make this a little bit higher up. So let me go ahead and work on that. Okay, I'm just pulling it back up, and it's already been stuck down, so I am going super slow here. I don't want to rip it, but if it does, that's okay. We can always just cut it out again. It's no harm, no foul. Okay, so I've got my bunny. See, these things happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place it off to the side just for a second, and I'm going to put down my wording first, only because now typically we work from largest image down to the smallest, but in this particular instance, I want to make sure that I have enough space, and because I made my bunny so large, it needs to be placed on just the right angle and height. So let's go ahead and do the words first. Okay, so I know this is going to be at the top. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's go ahead and do the bottom words. And that's okay, because sometimes you need to work it a little bit slower, your project, and that's okay. I know a lot of us like to kind of zoom right through it, and sometimes that works out, right? But then there's other times where your vinyl or your project is saying, all right, girlie, slow down. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this at the bottom now. Let's see. This. We'll make sure this looks like it's straight. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and burnish, and then we'll take off our transfer tape. Okay. Like that. All right, perfect. And now let's take off this one. Okay, and now let's bring back in our bunny. Poor thing, look at its ears. All right, let's see. How can I do this? I need to have a good sense of how tall it is. Oops, get back up there. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to do it. Let's see. This maybe. Let me just see if we do that. Is that good? Oh, that's good. Okay. All right, so let's see. I'm just going to go in the middle. And then relay it down. Let's see, I've got a little bit of a bump here. There we go. Okay, let's see, just making sure I have no bubbles. That, okay, that's good. Okay, let's do the ears. Good and good. Oh my goodness. All right, now see, we went from a project that was wasn't doing too well, right, to something that came out so absolutely adorable, and you wouldn't even know that I had a couple of oopsies along the way. That's the thing. You need to be flexible. You need to be kind of ready to go in a different direction if the need arises. But oh my goodness, I love this more so, I think, because it was an oopsie and it came out actually really, really well. Okay. There's that. Okay, let's go ahead and clean up my desk, and I will bring in another project. So I want to do a little Easter sign for my studio, and I have the perfect place where I actually place all my different signs. It's on one particular wall, and I just love changing it out. So I have this. I'm not sure if I got this from Walmart or Michael's. It's one or the other. I'll link anything that I can find down below in the video description, but let's see here. So I have this. Let me just pull out my project. Okay. Okay, so I found this super sweet Easter bunny that has kind of like, and I know you can't see it because it's white vinyl on a white background, but you'll see it soon enough. And it has a really pretty kind of like a Mandela effect in the inside with carrots. It's just so, so sweet. And then I just did a little Happy Easter that I'm not sure how I'm going to put it on. I think I did it originally on its back. So let's go ahead and clean up our vinyl, and then we'll go ahead and get the transfer tape on and get it all placed on. Okay, let's go ahead and use this. I was asked recently if using rubbing alcohol prior to doing a project, if it's really necessary or if it's just one of those things that it's nice to have. I would say it's really necessary. However, with that said, you can do a project without it, absolutely. And I mean, that's fine, you can. But it is always better to use rubbing alcohol because your blank may have oils from your hands. It may have lint particles on it. It may have dust on it from either where you purchased it from or from your where you're storing it. You know what I mean? So it's always better to do it if you have rubbing alcohol. If you don't, then I would say don't fret about it. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna do anything to your project if you don't. It'll just stay on better and apply better if you have it. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I know that I've gotten these questions quite a bit, and it's a totally appropriate question, and I even asked it myself when I first started. So for any of those people that are just starting out using your Cricut, there's a little bit of information for you. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let's burnish it down really, really well. Okay. Let's go ahead and peel this up, and let's burnish it from the back. And we always do on both sides. The first side is to kind of get the vinyl all like on the transfer tape, but the back, I think, is what happens when it actually stays. Oh, I can tell I'm using, well, my camera shut off. I don't know where it left off, but let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and just start doing this real quickly. Like that. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I think it's the vinyl. It's not. There we go. For some reason, and it happened to another project that I was working on that was white as well. Okay. Okay, so I've taken the transfer tape off, and let's just see here. So, let's see here now. I do, oh, look at how pretty. Yeah, I am going to want to do it off to the side a little bit because, well, let's see. Do I want to put the Happy Easter? If I don't, then I can just do it right in the middle. Because if not, it's gonna not be centered correctly. You know what I mean? Let's see. Like that. Maybe like this. This. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see. We'll go up and down in the middle and then off to the side. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take off our transfer tape. Go ahead and just rock it because there's lots of thin lines in the body. Okay. Oh my goodness, how sweet. Okay, let me grab this back. Okay. And here is my Happy Easter. Let me just see here for a second. Move this over. That, and then let's just cut this because I don't need all of it. Okay. Then I'm gonna, do I need to do this side? No, let me see. I'm gonna try to just use it as big as it is. Okay, let's go ahead and burnish. Can't believe Easter is around the corner. I still need to work on my scavenger hunt for my grandson. Every year we do it. But he did ask me this year to make it harder for him. Okay, so let's see. Apparently my clues are not hard enough for him. All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I definitely want it in the back. Hold on a second. I just noticed something. Oh, let's see here. All right, there we go. Let's see, maybe move it down a little bit. Like that. Okay. Okay. Just make sure that you're not going over any exposed vinyl. And again, this is two different, I don't remember if the Happy Easter was an SVG or if I just did it with my own fonts. And so like I said, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I will list everything down below in the video description so that you can pick it up if you want to. Let me just see here. Oh, that looks good, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness, does that not look sweet, sweet, sweet? Look at all the carrots and the leaves inside the body. How cute is he? Oh, I love him. Okay, so there is that. I'll go ahead and I'll clean up and then I will see what else we can do. Okay, so for my next project, I had bought a clear door hanger acrylic a little bit ago, and I just thought it was so, so sweet. It came in a pack of a few. I believe I got it from Hobby Lobby. I'll make sure to list everything that I can down below in the video description, but I thought it'd be really cute if I went ahead and kind of put together a little door hanger that I can hang on there to indicate when I am filming. Not that there's anybody else in the house, but still, I thought it would be a really cute idea. So I went into Cricut Design Space and went ahead and created a little sign. So I'm going through my weeding. I'm using a few different colors. This isn't an SVG per se. I just created this in Cricut Design Space. So we'll just continue to weed everything out and place it down on my door hanger. This is going to come out so, so cute. Okay, let's go ahead and take out one of these door hangers from its package. It does come in a pack of 4. As well, it does have protective film on both sides, so you do want to make sure that you very carefully remove those 2 film pieces. So there, and I love when the film first comes off. The acrylic is just so, so beautiful. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to put our transfer tape on. You can see that I'm using some already used transfer tape. And now we'll just go ahead and just burnish and place on as best as we can. friends, well, that's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, guys, thank you so much. Your support goes an awful long way in helping my channel out. All right, friends, until the next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep it creative.